following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
I feel like that might have been a little bit on point.
We need more self-confidence. That's what I'm saying. Just, let's keep an eye out. Depression spirals are easy to happen with us because we feed into each other so much. Now you're going to finish that. No, I can't eat that, but I can eat that.
I feel like I've been mugged.
Fortifying.
What is it?
It's the protein brick.
No. Oh no, they all taste the same to me.
I don't think I could get used to this. But it's food.
I'll show up and I'll just walk through saying, I think Dexy has hidden power that's ability to eat anything.
They put on the red light. More fire.
Morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Is everyone here? Except for the ones I know in the
Except for
infirmary.
Cypher and Jennifer.
Where's Jan?
Titanium's like, she has been detained. And she was basically forced to go into creature state, and they want to do studies. They've taken her off to some lab.
Doesn't seem right when she was egged into that state by the professor.
Well, I got a message on my terminal this morning. They're bringing in outside control measures to try and help her.
Okay. Hope they work.
Well, we wound up relying on her anyway.
It didn't work last time.
We wound up relying on her anyway to get in to save you guys, so... I mean...
Yeah, at this point, can I point out that we basically weaponized Tom? And we weaponized Katers. I know he had to get you both out. He's like, squeezes both of your shoulder and her shoulder, like, really tightly. And we have to get you out. But we weaponized a Kater. Two of them.
I'm already...
That's grossly irresponsible.
We weren't.
And also,
worth
what's it going to do to her?
We weren't worth the risk. No offense, Stephanie, but...
We're not. Yes, you were. Yeah. Not worth the risk at all. I should not have...
Tom,
You shouldn't...
thank you for everything you did, man. And
I'm not saying I don't appreciate it, Tom, but...
I also believe you acted correctly, Tom. How can you think that?
Because
Because a temporary injury to myself was worth the potential saving of hundreds of lives. Had it rampaged out of control, it may have killed many of us and then many civilians. I can't accept that. You will in time.
Tom, they were prepping to blow this whole facility just from what I heard from the thing.
That would have been better. Well, maybe not.
Really, we all would have died.
Look. Just shut up. It is okay, Tom. We'll drop the subject
Indeed.
from our roster of things to talk about right now. I am more concerned at the potential long-lasting damage this may have done to Jennifer Jenkins, whose spectacular guardian beast is uncontrollable.
That's not entirely true.
It is developing distinct features and physicality. I do not know if any of you noticed it. It is becoming more.
I kind of froze when it started looking at us.
There's a few factors I've noticed about it, though. For example, when on the surface, when Destroyer antagonized her, even though I was closer. She ignored me entirely, and she ignored titanium, and she only went for destroyer. She didn't. You guys were all in the hallway with her, right? She still went for the door to get in before attacking any of you, right?
Actually, it walked right over me.
Yeah, but it didn't attack you.
If you call that not attacking.
I mean, it wasn't like... I mean, am I right? From what I've heard, it wasn't...
It hit Professor Maldred deliberately.
But he said something to it right before he... I think he said the door, then he got swatted. Maybe he did something.
I don't know, but...
What is Professor Maldred's power? We probably shouldn't speculate, says Stephanie. That's just an area that we should never talk about.
The thing is, if it's got an initial go for foe before it goes for friend, even though, yeah, it invariably goes for friend too, there's at least some hope, right?
Melt. Has it ever occurred to any of you that maybe she is getting more control over it? And it's not just random, but maybe because she's putting in work?
I mean, you could be right there, Tom. That's the thing.
Tom, your temperature is becoming excessive. You are getting too hot. Thank you. I apologize for flying off the handle.
It's okay, Tom. You weren't...
You did not engage... I do not understand, but I believe you are not speaking literally.
Foxy, you keep going down to Mildred's office. Does he have a sign on his door or thing on his desk that actually says what he does?
It's got Professor Mordred, doesn't it? And that's it.
It does not even have that. It just has Maldred.
Oh, just has Maldred.
And a brass plate screwed into a door.
Doesn't have a title, doesn't have a profession.
There's a mystery we'll never solve, unless you ask him.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
I don't know, maybe he's just kind of sad. Nobody ever shows an interest.
Maybe he's more like the dean. You know what a dean is, right?
Yes,
makes sense.
I do. It is a lesser governor in charge of a specific portion of a student body.
There you go.
It is also a first name.
I was referring...
For example, in Happy Days, Henry Winkler's The Fonz was eventually made Dean of Boys.
I am impressed that you know that.
Well, they get Happy Days in Canada too. Surely they ain't that uncivilized.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, so maybe he's more like a dean. He's not really in charge of teaching anything specifically.
I almost feel sorry for him then.
He mainly seems in charge of punishing you.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
It's my job.
Well, that's enough moping around here.
Yeah, we still saw that. Anyway, you gathered us all together for a reason.
I did?
Yeah, you said, is everybody here?
Oh,
Kind of implies you wanted to...
I just was wanting to make sure that after everything that happened last night everybody was present.
Okay, so we're free to act how we want. Do we need snack foods and things for tonight? Bring your own.
I guess everybody knows we're doing movie night tonight, and
What movie are we watching?
well, there's three choices. There's I look to Titanium and I say Maltese Falcon.
Quality choice.
There's Jumanji,
What's a Jumanji? It sounds like a disease you get in the jungle.
some kind of it is jungle. It's some kind of jungle
I'm sorry,
adventure.
but your wife has Jumanji.
And there's Tropic Thunder.
Two in the tropics.
Well, Anne says, to be fair, I haven't seen the last two. I haven't even heard of the last two. Although Maltese Falcon's quality.
Well, we want everybody to have this.
I have not seen Jumanji, but I have seen the other two. You've seen Tropic Thunder? Yes. Is it about a storm in the tropics? It is not. It is a character piece and a comedy.
I think if we want everybody to have the same movie-going experience, Jumanji
Sounds like
our best.
Jumanji is the one, yeah.
Dex is like... Dex is like, yeah, okay. I'll watch that.
So, Roxy, have you, mailed Johnny? Because if he wants in and he's coming back, you probably need to be forewarned.
Has he not back yet?
He will be arriving back later today, I think.
I'll send him a message on my terminal before class. In fact, I might just go do that now. Finish off food, bus tray.
Yep. You are allowed to proceed unmolested.
Send a quick message.
I want to go poodle around down by the danger room area just to see if I can pick up any of the bits of that rubidium stuff.
Okay, give me a perception check.
He's 13. He's 20.
You don't see any. You do see a lot of work persons, though.
You'd think they'd want titanium to have some of this stuff.
It doesn't work that way. Also, rubidium's not a pure metal. Or really even an alloy of a metal.
And then we'll do a hat, a chest, Pac-Man cabinet.
Yeah, it's probably not going to get fixed anytime soon. Right. Let's just do movie night and then we'll stop before I end up spending all week editing.
Do you not need this at all?
What is that?
The Alexander link to June.
Actually, it probably would have arrived by now, so let's do it. And you guys can plan your movie night while I go.
I mean, it's 2 pages. Movie night. So we just had... What classes were they? Because do we roll for them, or do we just skip to movie night and assume we did well?
Right, so Johnny Lightning will come back, and he has a suitcase. He takes off his glasses. He's wearing a very nice new suit.
Welcome back, Johnny.
Black and blue, a slight grey pinstriping. Roxanne, how are you doing? I stayed a little over long, but I brought back things for everybody.
Oh, that's nice. I'm glad you ended up getting to spend time with your father in the end.
We're really hopeful that a cure might be developed, but it's going to be a while, so I might be stuck with these abilities for some time, but the entire bioresearch division's really pushing in on this, aside from a very few contracts, so maybe soon the world can be cured.
I'm glad you're happy. Nice suit.
Thank you. It's, well... Anyway, he, snaps open the suitcase. I thought I would bring back some things for various people, and this is a wristwatch. There's a leather thing with the snap-on, like military guys do. Now, this will, excuse me, a bit tight, but now, this, give it a few minutes, and that will start monitoring your pulse to let you know, so you can tell during a workout, that sort of thing. It also, you'll have to sync it with your terminal so it can put on a little light if you've got a message on your terminal. If you've linked to it, if you're within range of the facility.
Sync?
Synchronize.
Oh.
Pair it with your particular
you
terminal.
You might have to show me how to do that.
Of course. And it can even tell the time.
Well,
this
it has
time,
a watch.
this time will continue to update itself off of the base clock or the nearest sync-capable Pterodino atomic clock that there is. So if you're within range of one, it will automatically be updated to the exact correct time.
I like that.
Stopwatch function, that sort of thing. You can even program in little reminders and alarms.
You didn't need to do this.
Yeah, it was lying around. I thought you would appreciate something like that.
Thank you. I'll step aside and let others greet Johnny.
If anyone wants to.
Huge bucket of popcorn.
He's got presents. Who doesn't want to?
food.
I hope I'm in time for the movie. Please tell me it's not Tropic Thunder.
Jumanji!
The Robin Williams film?
I believe so.
Oh, well, that should be quality
Had
then.
his rubbery face on the cover. Wait, does it have his face on the cover?
No, you get bootlegs.
Little pom-pom sleepy cat thing. I had it fabricated just for the occasion.
Alvin. Hang on, I've got something here for you too. I brought it right back. God, where is it? It just starts, like, rooting through. Slice it flat, opens it up, slides clothing. Ah! He brings out a little case. Now, I didn't quite know what to get the man who can be everything, but I thought you might appreciate this.
Cool, what is it?
It's a picture frame. This is a mimetic picture frame.
What makes it mimetic?
Okay. Who has a picture? Give me your plate. There's a image of your thing, and then it goes flip.
How'd it do that?
Any image you place on this will be recorded onto its drive, and it can rotate and flip through the various pictures you put in it. So if you had a family album, you could imprint the pictures on, leave it there for a few seconds, it scans it. It's not the best resolution in the world, but this kind of things could be a big market for grandparents and people with lots of photo albums who just want a nice big ornamental piece for the kids to slowly rotate through. So as you accumulate memories here, you can take these pictures, or maybe things that you use to help yourself. And I couldn't think of anything else. I thought you might enjoy it.
It's very neat.
It will need occasional charging, but the charger cable just pulls out the back. And it's
Very neat. So if I want to put photos on it, I just get the photo printed, and then I...
Just put it on there. Yeah. It should work with most photographs.
Thank you very much, Johnny. I will treasure it.
Well, Pterodino, industry leaders for a reason. We're not just weapons anymore.
Also dealing in cures.
That's kind of like being an anti-weapon.
Harmony, I actually had to shop around a bit for you. This is the last remaining fragment of the skull of Tarquin the Conqueror, a Lemurian battle general. Huh. Finally. I mean, this pleases me muchly. I will decorate my room with his remains. I'm glad you like it. It is a thoughtful and considerate gift.
Nothing says love like the skulls of your enemies, guys you don't like.
To know Canada was at war with the Lemurians.
The lie is all apart so quickly.
But when you so you look like American, everything's about you. It's easy for these things to
Yeah.
Yeah, we never even heard of the Great War of 1860 where they fought the ocean.
The ocean won. It's
It always does.
Look,
Just like
should I remind you any time about the time that the armies of Rome were literally led in a campaign against the seashore, and they won, and then held a triumph.
They collected so many fucking shells.
Malcolm McDowell led it.
That was the bodies of their enemies.
That really happened. That really happened.
And Malcolm McDowell was
And
there.
Malcolm McDowell organised the whole thing. It's fact. Look it up. God, we should actually get around to watching Caligula one day. I've got 2 copies. One is still in the shrink wrap. I'm really envious of that vinyl soundtrack. Like, the music of Caligula is fantastic. Right. Okay, so titanium's not there. Who else would anyone care about witnessing this? Stephanie is not physically present right now. We'll catch up with her later.
Midnight Twins.
Yeah, we're there. They're there. Oh, welcome back, Johnny Lightning. You missed some interesting events. Looks like, the danger room again, huh? I'm glad I missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mate, the computer went nuts and tried to kill Roxanne and Stephanie. Someone tried to kill Stephanie. That's impossible. She's invincible and indestructible, like the late Kim Jong-il.
Yeah, she still got pretty hurt up. She hadn't used much. She didn't have much sun power at that time.
Stephanie. Really? Yeah. Hi.
She used a lot of it. Oh, well, she's here now. She can explain it.
Well, shit, maybe I should have been here. What exactly happened? Computer went nuts, tried to kill them. They were having a little date in the danger room, using it as like its simulator function. Yes. I don't understand. How can it... What happened? The computer, it went mad. Computers don't go mad. They obey.
No, this one developed.
This one was like, you will all pay, and I will kill you all and bring me Peter Pan.
Good impression.
Thanks. But that computer was manufactured at Terradino. It's completely safe. It's not safe enough, mate. We still don't know what happened in there, although I suspect someone amongst us knows.
I mean,
everyone looks at you.
Johnny, it was a thing. Even Professor Modred was helping us try and get in there. And thanks to the design problems we had that day, they're deciding to put in a better extra other door so people can get out if needed.
The danger room was designed to be completely impregnable the second time round. The lab techs were talking about duranium and rubidium.
Yeah.
Almost our entire supply.
Yeah, we had immense amount of trouble getting in there to rescue
You got in?
Jennifer got
Tom
in.
and Jessica. Jennifer.
Tom, you must be foolish. Extremely foolish. Anyway, I have things for just about everyone here. Stephanie, I got you, this probably seems really inappropriate now, I got you this. Are you sure about this? It's a tablet like his. Are you sure about this? I mean, I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Steph, don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
I'm not giving it back. I'm just asking if he's sure, because if he isn't, it's tough.
Sounds like she likes it, man.
Well, if you're going to be a government agent, you might as well have the equipment that they'll be rolling out with soon.
Good to know.
Can't thank you enough. You already have. Tom, I do not need anything. Really? Oh, well then. I guess you really don't need this. Is that what I think it is? Well, that depends what you think it is. But, that looks like a picture of someone I might know. It's your dad. Found it in the museum. You never told any of us that he was an Air Force pilot.
That's pretty cool.
And a multi-decorated war hero. And the man who brought the Atlanteans in on the fight. You did not tell me you are literally named after Major Tom Fury. Actually, it was Colonel by the end. Thank you. I mean, dude.
Who that?
He's about as big a deal as you can get from that era.
I don't even. If I have to soak you, I will damage the photo. Come along. We will put them in our quarters, and we can celebrate the blood of our enemies. And your father.
Big damn hero.
And of course, what do I get the both of you that you could possibly want? Hair gel. So, this is a wireless speaker. It's like a little portable thing. It sounds from. Oh yeah, and how do we get sound into it? I admit I had not thought of that part. You're gonna need a transmitter. Sorry. No, it's fine. I'll probably be able to get one at the fabricator store. Yeah, but it won't be any good. And Dixie, jewelry? Ooh, shiny.
I'll leave
Thank
it
you,
to
Johnny.
Elvin, and I'll be like,
Little kiss.
he could have got her a wheelbarrow full of food. She would have looked at it just.
I mean, I'd have taken a wheelbarrow full of food, but diamonds are a girl's next best friend.
XC. Big bucket of popcorn.
Well, what are you guys going to eat?
I can make more.
I guess everyone else's I can give them after, so yeah, off you go.
Jen's being looked at by some of the scientists, apparently, and Cypher's in the infirmary getting some tests done.
How is Cypher doing? Oh, God, I forgot about
He seems to be fine, but they've been keeping him for a long time. So I don't know. Hopefully he's okay. I'm going to maintain trying to check on him over and over just to make sure he doesn't get left behind again and forgotten about.
Well, let me put this away
I
and...
don't know where the nerd boys are.
They're tucked in behind the thing, playing with all the cables and...
They're trying to fix that Pac-Man machine again.
Really? Because I have things for them too. I'll pass these on. So there's a package containing an assembly kit for a Dauntless light cruiser.
Okay.
Kind of a big deal. It's a 40k thing.
Yeah.
And there's also an orc battle wagon.
Are they named?
The name's on the thing.
Sure you don't want to pass them on yourself? I'm sure they'd like to thank you in person.
No, I should not be late. I can meet them there. Just, if they get there before me, then otherwise...
You go ahead. Good to have you back.
Yeah. Future's bright. Alright, movie night. Where you go? You're all there. Boys arrive.
Oh,
They're just like...
this is from Johnny.
What? You're
For
kidding?
you and for you. He brought us all gifts, and these are yours. So go and make sure you say thanks to him before you leave after the movie.
This is a Dauntless light cruiser.
Don't assemble it in the dark while we're watching the thing. You might lose bits.
I don't even know if I should open it. Well, I mean, you got to, right?
You got until the end of the movie to decide, I suppose.
Oh, Johnny Lightning, thank you so much. How did you even know? I do pay attention to what everyone does. It's not like I'm just away in the White Tower or anything. Where's Anne? 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 W Where's Anne?